Hey, it's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and man, Jeff's song of the week today goes hard.
Oh,
Real
yeah.
hard, all right? Get ready for that, plus a brand new second date, laser stories, lots of fun. Oh, and all the April Fool's pranks. We're going to go over them all that companies did, like the funniest ones. So, definitely be here for the full hour. It's about to start. But before we do, we got to feature you.
Yes, and we're featuring Tack Tracer, who said a great segment you guys could do would be to have the whole crew do an escape room together. Just throwing that out there.
I did do one with most of the crew, or part of the crew, a long
when
time
we were
ago.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do really fun. We used to be able to take a whole trip where we would take a plane full of listeners to Vegas with us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
God, it was the days when we still had marketing money.
Before my time.
Yes, it was before Alexis's
Back in
time.
the
Yes.
So, hey, you know what? We're going to run that up to the bosses one more time,
Escape
okay?
room.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
always nice to hear a no.
Yeah. All right, let's get to your full hour starting right now.
Here's some good news to start your day.
Let's
Brooke
go.
and Jeffrey in the morning. According to a new uplifting study, most Americans are just 3 months away from total financial collapse.
And I thought it was 2.
No, it's 3.
Wow.
That's the financial
We're
cushion
thriving.
that most Americans say they have left before bills start going unpaid.
You guys have time to count your money in between our 4 jobs we all have?
That's so cool.
What could go wrong?
And it's not just people facing potential job loss. It could be a medical emergency, absorbing one too many price hikes. Who knows? But roughly 6 out of 10 adults say they're going to be out of options in 90 days. But good news, 8 out of 10 say they'd still DoorDash themselves a large pizza with all the fixins and pay all the extra fees for it. Because we're not willing to get it ourselves. We have standards.
That's right.
We still think we're better than you.
Yeah, I mean, your wife might say, but honey, Domino's is only a block away. Let's go pick it up. You're crazy.
Jeff's face.
Okay, I'm worried Jeff is actually broken. Like, I was going along with a bit for a minute, but now you're starting to
No, because
concern
if you
me.
put in a delivery order of $50 or more, then they'll toss in an 18-pack of Parmesan bread bites on the house. That's saving money.
Eating your feelings.
Was this sponsored or?
Not at all.
Hey.
We don't have any sponsors, remember?
Is Jeff asking us for
That's
money
right.
now?
No companies have any marketing money left.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
It's great. Couldn't be in a better headspace to move into the shock collar question of the day.
We have enough money to move on to the shock collar.
Do we
I
have
don't
enough
know.
Prozac for Jeff?
Good luck being more uplifting than that, Jake. Your move.
Yeah, Jake.
What a troublesome energy.
This is a wild start to the show.
Well, yesterday at this time, we learned some very important stats about Easter.
Hey.
For example, Americans spend a whopping $22 billion on this holiday every year,
Billion?
which comes out to $177 per person.
Yeah, take that, emergencies.
Oh my God.
Is that why people were mad about the price of eggs?
Oh.
Yes.
Jake.
Well, the only thing more irresponsible than American Easter spending are the terrible answers you all gave to your questions yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
That's why we're running it back again with more egg-based math for
Jeez.
another
Hey.
No Bunny Business edition of Plenty of 20. Just like the day before, you say a number 1 through 20, I'll give you an Easter stat that could be about foods, traditions, or candy hawking rabbits. You just have to tell me, is the real number higher or lower?
Okay.
We'll start with the woman whose ideal egg hunt comes with mini bottles of liquor inside. That's Alexis.
And money.
Don't forget the money.
7.
No way. This is perfect. Alexis, what percentage of Americans think the Easter Bunny should give out money like our friend the Tooth Fairy does?
Just said it.
Is it over or under 30%?
100 million %. Over.
Over. Locking it in quick. Yeah,
Okay.
she's right. 46% of people would prefer money in their eggs.
Yeah, totally.
We could all use it. Brooke, 7 is off the board.
Ooh, let's go 12.
3 in 4 parents plan on having the talk with their children
Oh, the birds and the bees.
about eating candy in moderation.
Oh, my man.
But is it over or under 70% of parents who admit to occasionally stealing from their kids' candy stash?
Brooke, perfect
Dude,
for you.
It's 100% of parents steal from the candy stash.
You're not tricking
Jake.
anyone today, Jake.
Dude, over.
Over, you're sure?
Well, I mean, if they aren't admitting to it, they're lying. So I'm still going over.
Brooke thinks thinks more than 70%. And she's right.
Yeah.
The real number is 80% of parents admit to it.
Yeah.
So you know that the real number is higher.
Yeah,
'cause
for
the
sure.
cowards wanted.
20% lie.
All right, we're 2 for 2. Jose, we're back to you. 7 and 12 are off the board.
Let's go 14.
In another poll, Jose, people were asked how they plan to celebrate Easter. And the top answer was having a special meal with family or
that's
friends.
nice.
21% said that. What percentage said going to church? Over or under 7%?
7? Ooh, you know what? As a guy who was raised as a Catholic in the church and we went every Easter and every Christmas, I'm going to say more. Get to church.
Does it count with virtual church attendance?
I was going to say.
Dude, actually, my parents do attend
Or just-
virtual church a lot.
Yeah.
Just
Sundays.
watching a TV and evangelist. Does that work too?
Oh, a commercial
Yeah.
pops on.
They have about
Hey,
200
I'm
million
rolling.
viewers, right?
Oh, yeah, now way over 7. I'm locking it in.
DoorDash some communion crackers.
Yeah. Some wine.
Jose said over 7%. And he's right. It's
He's
double
risen.
that. 14% say they were going to church on Easter.
And I picked number 14.
Boy, all right. They've gone 3 for 3, and I'm in a precarious position,
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
Jay.
because
That's
if
right.
Yeah.
Get him,
you
Jay.
get this right, I am in big trouble.
Come
so
on, Jeff.
As
please
the
get it
Jewish
wrong.
man, I'm in the precarious
Oh,
position
oh,
of
yeah.
answering Easter questions, but I'm going to go with number 2.
Okay, I'm in good shape then. All right. In a poll on holidays, what percentage of Americans say Easter is their favorite holiday of the year?
Favorite. Wow.
Is it over or under 15%?
It's got to be the chocolate, right?
I thought it was the magic show.
There's a magic show?
I mean,
No, not a church.
Kind of the story's kind of a magic show. I don't know.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Gregory of
It's like a
Peter.
disappearing act.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He should go on tour. Favorites? I mean, I would assume that most people would prefer, like, Christmas and Halloween and Arbor Day.
Yeah, Arbor Day.
Flag Day.
Flag Day, yeah. As beloved as Easter is, I can't see it being above 15%. I'm going to go lower.
Oh, Jeffrey thinks it's
I
The
think
under.
only one to say
Dude,
lower.
that's a strong answer, Jeff.
like
yeah,
it?
I support it.
I'm scared.
Brooke says it's strong. It
Yeah!
is 13%. Thanks to the timing, though, we have to go to a tiebreaker. And Alexis, I'm going to offer you a diner special opportunity again this
What does
time.
that even mean?
If you get this right, Alexis, not only will I take the shock, but I will make 2 eggs any style for each one of you here in the room.
Scrambled over medium, please.
Dude.
Or if you get it wrong, Alexis, I am completely safe from getting shocked.
Oh, you don't want me to make you eggs?
Alexis, give
Please
us
don't. Oh, you can keep the eggs. Do you accept?
Yes.
All right. Here's your question. So we know that 13% of Americans say their favorite thing about Easter is going to church, but what about attending an Easter egg hunt?
Oh.
Is it over or under the 13% of churchgoers as their top thing?
Egg hunts are everywhere. They're
Yes.
so fun.
And they're in every city
Yes.
park.
But
as well.
are they fun for the adults in attendance, or are they only fun
Yeah,
for the
they're fun as
kids?
adults.
I
You
feel
watch
like-
all the kids just charge at each other and
Yeah,
fight for
I
the
think
eggs.
it's great for everybody.
And it's so fun to relive your childhood through your children.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like you
and
get
bully
to
kids
experience
now that you're
it.
bigger and stronger.
I do like hearing ear-piercing children's screams for like 20 minutes straight.
Thank
That's
you.
a good point.
Now that we're all on board, I'm going over.
Over.
Alexis says
Yes,
that
get
over
'em.
13% of people say the best thing about Easter is attending an Easter egg hunt.
Let's go eggs.
And she is wrong. It's 12%, just underneath. I'm safe, and I have won today's edition of Plenty of
If I
20.
had rotten eggs, I'd throw them at you, Jake.
Well, since Alexis blew it on her last question,
Really?
she's going to be getting shocked
Wow, Alexis,
while
we were
singing
so close.
Candy Shop by 50 Cent.
I wanted eggs this morning.
I'll take you to the candy shop. Doo-doo. I'll let you lick the lollipop.
Doo-doo.
Go ahead, girl. Don't you
Everybody
stop.
doo-doo with
You
her.
go till you hit the spot.
It's like the Broadway chorus version of Candy Shop.
I could tell that song came out when she was in elementary school.
Now that's my favorite part of Easter. That was your shock collar question of the day.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We've heard about strange things selling at auctions. It's
Oh,
Brooke
yeah.
and Jeffrey in the morning.
So make them fun.
In fact, recently we covered the unbelievable eBay sale of Cheeto-Zard.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that Cheeto shaped like a Pokemon character? It
Yeah, I
sold for
forget.
$87,000.
God, I've been searching every Cheeto bag since.
Well, mark this as another weird one that just hit the auction block. This one in the UK, because a 1.5-inch dreadlock of Bob Marley's hair.
Whoa! I want a bid.
it's up online. According to the listing, it's the first genuine example of Marley's hair to be sold in the last 20 years.
Oh
Who
my
is
gosh.
selling
Yeah,
it?
how'd they get it?
Yeah,
It was-
the estate better be selling it.
It was a fan who got it
God.
back
Oh, wow.
in 1978
Oh, no.
when
Oh,
Bob
wait a
was
minute.
performing on a BBC program, and all she did was ask him for it. Which isn't a weird question to go up and be like, hey, can I have some of your hair?
It's better than
That
just
was-
clipping it privately.
It was before DNA testing was, available. He was like, yeah, what else could you do with it?
So apparently Bob just kept nodding and chuckling, seemed just amused by the question, till the fan just went for it.
Oh, what?
Grabbed, twisted, and pulled off a piece of his hair.
No, that's rude.
That's
She put it in her
assault.
memory booklet along with Marley's autograph,
Girl,
which
that's
presumably
creepy.
she grabbed his hand and scratched it across her book,
Yep.
and it's been there ever since.
Oh.
So the auction closes in 3 days. Already the dreadlock is up to $3,000.
Ooh, that's not that much.
Yeah, I know.
For a piece of hair?
I don't know.
That's a lot for a lock of hair, I would
Is that
think.
much? Because I put $3,000 down. I thought it was a big bid. Okay, good. I don't feel as bad.
I mean, when the Cheeto goes for 87,000,
yeah,
you
in
know, and it's
comparison.
People sell a bag of air for more than that.
Yeah, it's also true.
But it just makes me think we need to start immortalizing stuff from our show to
Oh,
make a
yes.
profit off
Jose's
of.
got a pile of fingernails over on his computer.
Make
Oh,
sure
I threw them away.
Gross.
Okay, maybe there is one.
lock a few of those up in a plastic bag. We can put those online. Also, Brooke, what do you think about posting your windshield wiper glasses
Well,
up for auction? Those fishbowl frames.
I need them.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, a kid buys it for $3 and uses it to burn ants.
I think you could light more than just ants on fire.
I know. Let's
Cook a
get,
steak
Yeah.
with those things.
let's get those things up for sale. We got laser stories right after this. It's the radio segment that's offering a lunch special where they'll surgically enhance your BLT sandwich into a BBLT.
Hey!
Brazilian bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich between two meaty hams.
Hey, that's right.
It's all thanks to Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other PB and jailbaits just don't. This first laser story is out of Florida.
All right, Jeff.
A man named Farron Fullerton was arrested a couple weeks ago. He was trespassing at a hotel because he wouldn't leave after his checkout time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, wow.
Checkout
I mean,
times are too early.
I agree. And sometimes you're waiting for the plane and you know.
Yeah.
Okay, take the side of the criminal right away. That's
for
fine.
now. For now.
When the cops showed up, they found Farron wearing nothing other than a prison inmate uniform.
Why was he in that?
Well, upon closer examination, the uniform belonged to the local county jail.
Oh.
Authorities looked into Farron's background and confirmed he was not an escapee from
Oh.
that facility,
Okay, that's good.
but he had been there. So apparently he somehow snuck away with it after a previous stay.
I see. It's like when you go to the bowling alley and you're like, oh my God, these are actually kind of cute shoes. Maybe I should
Nobody
take
thinks
'em.
that. Nobody.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
he
never
liked,
happened.
he liked the orange outfit.
Totally, Brooke. Regardless, he was taken to jail and was not asked to change.
Oh, that's good.
As for what the police department thought, the sheriff said, I've heard of dress for success, but never dress for arrest.
Well, dress for the job you want, Jeff.
Yeah.
He was prepared. Let's go to your next laser story out of Alabama.
Hey.
A woman named Carrie posted a TikTok about being on the hunt for a man named Mike who her friend had fun with while out dancing.
Oh.
Oh, when you get those good vibes, and then you're like,
Yes.
I should have got the number.
I love that. And she's wing woman and her friend. That's
TikTok
awesome.
is so good at finding people now. It
Yeah.
really is when
Really?
people post it.
The
yeah.
friend didn't get Mike's info, but she felt like he could have been her soulmate.
Whoa.
Dang,
Let's not-
those are big feelings.
Let's not put that in the TikTok video. 'Cause I don't know if Mike's going to get a hold of you.
Well, luckily, the TikToker shared a short video of Mike and added that the only other thing they knew about him was his friends kept chirping at him, chanting, Mike, 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 Mike.
Oh,
Okay.
while he was dancing.
So, well, it's unclear if he saw the video. Laura did. Laura is Mike's wife.
Oh.
Oh, no. Uh-oh, how do we know it's the right?
In the comments,
I mean, they were just dancing, right?
in the comments, she said, "Hi, I'm Michael's wife. He's busy explaining this to our 2 children right now."
No,
Someone
Mike.
asked if she was sure this was the right guy, and she said, "Oh, yep, that's him.
Hey.
The guy I said forever to over 10 years ago." Mhm.
Yeah.
But he didn't cheat. He just
No.
danced.
I think
No?
it was a little bit more,
more
than
than
just
dancing?
an innocent dance, Brooke.
Oh.
Another person also said, "I'm Mike's grandmother, and I'm also mad at him." That's funny, but it was probably just a joke.
Yeah.
But either way, it sounds like Mike is in a heap of trouble, so think twice before you try to track down a mystery connection you met at a bar.
Dude, whose friends are chanting on a married guy when he's dancing with
Yeah.
a girl?
That's
though?
actually not cool.
So many
yeah.
kids.
Well, you need to have some fun after 10 years of marriage, Brooke. How about you give him a break?
They're like, Mike's wife doesn't let him dance.
Yeah.
He's been dying to go
Mike's
dancing.
wife is probably dying to go dancing
Yeah,
herself.
that's true.
We do not want to expose people and get Mike in trouble again, so
Oh, that's the problem.
yes.
Is that the angle?
Poor
Yeah.
Mike. Let's go to your next laser story out of Great Ideas Incorporated.
Wow, I'd never visit here.
A startup called Reflect Orbital is saying that when it's dark outside, they want to be the ones to deliver something called on-demand sunlight.
Bro, I saw this, and
When
this is crazy, guys.
When it's dark?
Tell him, Jeff.
It does sound like science fiction, but it's real. Basically, they want to send up thousands of satellites with giant mirrors on them, and those mirrors would reflect sunlight down to Earth at night. And all you'd have to do is open up an app, drop a pin,
What?
and then sunlight will arrive at that location
Yes!
in 30 seconds.
Dude,
Isn't that
rainbow.
crazy?
Oh my
Like,
God.
Middle of the night, I'd be like, oh, I can't find my keys. Boom, hold on, let me just ping my location. Boop, sunlight, there they
I
are.
am so pissed if I'm trying to sleep and
Yeah.
somebody's lighting up
Your
their
neighbor turns the
neighborhood.
sun on.
The main idea is to help solar farms keep producing energy after sunset.
Okay.
But there's plenty of critics. Scientists are warning the extra light could confuse animals and
Yes.
disrupt our sleep.
Oh, I didn't think of the animal.
What
Uh-oh,
if-
that cow's not very happy.
It only works if it's a not cloudy night, too.
That's a good point.
Oh, I didn't think of that either, Brooke.
And some researchers say the math ain't mathin'.
Yeah.
They're saying it would take literally thousands and thousands
Yeah.
of satellites just to match a fraction of daylight. And it's probably extremely expensive, where you'd have to pay $10K for 30 seconds of sunlight.
Wow.
Okay.
How baller,
Okay.
though, dude. You press your date and be like, yo, you want me to turn the sun on real quick? I can totally do it.
You might as well just buy one of those sunrise clocks at that
Yeah.
point. Just be like, watch this. Woohoo.
Imagine if they turned it on too many reflections. It's too strong. Like
Yeah.
when you put an ant under a micro, you could hurt.
Yeah, you get
like
sunburned.
It could actually zap you.
Yeah.
Let's go to your final laser story out of Family 101.
Yay, family.
There's a new parenting hack on social media that promises you can stop toddler tantrums, and it's pretty simple.
Okay.
All you have to do is shout, "Jessica!"
That's what she said.
What? But what if your kid
What?
isn't named Jessica?
I
Yeah.
think that's the point.
They don't need to be named Jessica, and they don't need to know anybody else named Jessica, but apparently this particular name works wonders, and several parents swear by it. A family physician weighed in, and she said it's just the element of surprise of shouting a name, really any name, unexpectedly.
Oh.
But TikTokers disagree. They've tried yelling, "Beth," or "Tiffany."
And it didn't work?
It doesn't work the
Only
same.
Jessica.
Really?
Another expert says the Jessica hack works because the brain reacts differently to J names.
Uh-oh.
Where you hear it and you're like,
Interesting.
wait, what? A J?
Maybe-
Jeffrey?
What's going on?
Would Jose work?
No.
No.
It needs to have the J sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Joe's would work.
And so they'll stop to figure out what's happening. And if this is true, it means that the Jessica hack, it won't work forever because children will start to recognize the pattern and their brains
yeah.
adapt, and the interruption loses its effect. So you might have
Okay.
to pivot to a different one, like Josephine.
Yeah, or Santa Claus.
It's got to be J.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Huh.
Anything will work on Jose, I feel like,
Yeah,
though.
seriously.
I do know the perfect place to try it out, though. This guy's house.
Hey.
Last time I was there, I swear I heard a Sketcher scream, "Oh God!" And it stopped me right in my tracks. Was not expecting that.
Talking shoes, yes.
Well,
Yeah,
yes, and that
that's
sound
right.
means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
The dust has settled and the ink is dry.
Oh.
We're less than 48 hours removed from April 1st.
Hey.
Where companies across this great nation of ours push the limits of artificial intelligence to create the most ridiculous, phony products you never knew you wanted.
Oh.
Hey.
We're talking a new ramen flavor that you've never dreamed of.
Okay.
And a pet accessory I wish was true.
Whoa.
We're going to give you the rundown of the best ones from April Fools coming up right after this. April Fools. I mean, it happened in the middle of the week this year and went by so quick.
Yeah.
We haven't really had a chance to even cover it.
Oh my
Brooke
God.
and Jeffrey in the morning.
Did you
and
pull any pranks?
Not personally,
Oh,
but
boo.
Not this year.
we didn't have time. But thanks to all the advancements with AI and social media, it's easier than ever for companies to just type in a prompt to the computer and then post a funny AI photo and say, "Ha! We messed with you."
Yeah.
It was the laziest April Fool's I've ever seen.
Yeah, it
I mean,
sucks.
honestly.
So now in 2026, there's more and more brands jumping onto the April shenanawagon. So we're just going to tell you a few of the ones that move the needle.
Okay.
The best April Fool's company pranks from this year.
Oh, I like this, Jeff. 'cause
Right.
I didn't see very many good ones.
Yeah, so in case you missed it, first up, one of the bigger up-and-coming chain restaurants right now is Raisin Cane's, the fried chicken place.
Dude, the lines are forever as soon as one opens.
And they're mostly famous for their tasty sauce that they have.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So Cane's leaned into that by announcing a new chicken sauce-flavored cola.
Ew.
If you haven't seen the photo, it looks like a really thick, creamy cola.
Oh, it's coming out of the fountain.
Oh, so
I mean, some people would honestly probably be excited
Oh,
about
for sure.
this.
Ew.
yeah, you need your meal to be thicker. So got a lot of engagement. Up next, you probably heard of the product called Dude Wipes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's like baby wipes,
Yeah,
but
those-
they have to make them masculine so men will use them.
Yeah.
Flushable toilet wipes designed for
Okay.
men.
Hey, by the way, you shouldn't flush those, even though they say flushable. Just
Oh,
a
really?
FYI, yeah, it causes huge issues in the sewer system.
Oh, I never knew that.
Throw them away.
I'm trusting the box.
No way. You don't just throw that in the garbage.
Yes,
But-
that's where you want to put it.
Well,
Ew.
on April 1st, they unveiled a new skincare product called
Ew.
butt masks.
Yeah. Good.
They called it, quote, the first targeted hydrogel patch designed for your third eye. Just pop it directly into the target zone for 15 minutes while you doom scroll on the phone.
I like that it says "let it rip" on the butt mask.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the most viral April Fool's pranks that were done by major brands this year. So these are not real if you're just tuning in, although probably a few people did fall for them.
Hey, April
sure.
Fools.
We're going to go right to this next one. Uggs posted their social media a brand new Ugbrella,
Umbrella.
which is a tiny, colorful umbrella that clips onto the top of your sheepskin boots to protect them from the rain.
It's like a gibbet for your Uggs.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. And it makes sense because those Uggs, they get wet.
Yeah, not waterproof.
No.
Alexis, I could definitely see you wearing these.
For
coming
sure.
into
You think I
work.
want to ruin my Uggs in the rain? No.
Ew.
These are cool enough they should have to do them.
Yeah. Make them mandatory. Next up, a new product from a company called Terry's Chocolate. They shared a photo of a phone case with a tiny pouch designed to carry some heat-controlled chocolate for any emergency.
Yes.
So if you're riding the bus and you're scrolling on TikTok and you feel like your blood sugar's getting low, you're covered. There's a little chocolate on the end of your phone.
It looks very connected to the phone. Like you'd have to like literally chew on
Yeah.
the back of your phone to get it
Oh, yeah,
off.
maybe you have to lick it right off. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly how it works. Also, a collab that promises, quote, a peanut buttery glaze with a crispity, crunchity goodness.
I'm
This
in.
doesn't sound bad, Jeff.
Talk about Top Ramen Butterfinger Edition.
Okay.
Wow.
Ew.
I mean,
oh no.
Look at
Is
that
it-
I love them
photo.
both, but not together.
Not far from pad thai, though, right?
The
Yeah.
texture, the flakiness.
Right.
This one I can almost believe because they've come out with all sorts of new flavors, like the chicken wing ramen. Remember that?
Dude, we had macaroni and cheese ice cream and people loved it.
Oh, that's
True.
right.
I mean, we're just
Ew.
flipping the script on the noodle gang.
They actually
you know?
made maple syrup and pancake ramen.
Oh.
Remember that?
No.
I do remember the breakfast ramen.
Yeah, so I could see them going the
Yeah.
opposite, making
Yeah.
a dessert Butterfinger ramen, and people loving it.
I think the only shocking thing they come out with now is a real ramen.
Yeah.
Chicken shoyu ramen.
Yeah.
It's like, ew, what the heck?
That's no fun. There's a couple other phony food collabs I should mention that happened on April Fool's. There was Heinz Matcha Mayo. a green-colored mayonnaise.
You know what? I say
Okay.
ew, but maybe that would make mayo better to me. I like matcha.
Why are we just saying that all these are good ideas?
Did you not expect that?
Not
Jeff?
really.
Yeah.
There's a packaged ice cream soup from Baskin Robbins.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe it's just getting better as we go.
Yeah.
Wait, these are the throwaways?
I call that
like
a
this.
warm milkshake.
And my favorite from Red Lobster, Cheddar Bay Biscuit Pop-Tarts.
Yes!
And I do have a picture of it. Does that look good to you?
With the cheese in the middle, this looks unbelievably
Why
good.
do we not have savory Pop-Tarts?
Oh my
The room has
gosh,
become
that
feral.
looks-
Looks like she's
looks
gonna.
so
This
good because the
is-
cheddar, like the ham and
Dude,
cheese
the
cheddar could
whole
be in
thing
there.
is filled with cheese, and then the
Yeah.
outside looks like a Red Lobster biscuit.
Brooke, let go
cheddar
of my
biscuit.
wrist.
I know.
What?
Calm down, Brooke.
Who do I need to talk to at Pop-Tart to make this happen?
I will say a lot of the people in the comments said they would sell out instantly if they really
Yeah.
made them. People would 100% go for it.
We could do an egg and,
Oh my
and
God.
biscuit Pop-Tart.
All right, okay. We'll move on from this.
Oh my God.
Brooke, do you remember we talked a little while ago about Reese's Peanut Butter Cup toothpaste?
Dude, I'm still on the
Yeah.
maple and bacon Pop-Tart.
Okay,
That could work.
Let's
yes,
move
I remember.
forward.
I
Reese's
remember.
Peanut Butter Cup toothpaste,
I
that was
remember.
a real thing.
Yes.
Well, what about Keebler's Hollow Tree Cookie toothpaste?
Oh, no.
Oh man!
I told you a listener texted
Yeah.
in and had ordered the Reese's toothpaste and loved it.
Yeah, so this isn't really good prank Keeblers.
Yeah.
Each one is flavored like your favorite Keebler cookie. That
How
was
is-
their April Fool's
I love the
prank.
fudge stripe.
These companies are just coming up with disappointment to me.
Well,
False hope.
but it wasn't just food and drink brands that were getting in on the April Fool's action. A pet company called Spot and Tango did one where, like, you've seen doggy poo bags?
Yeah.
This company released doggy pee bags.
Ew.
Come on, you guys.
With the tagline, a cleaner future for sidewalks everywhere.
Okay.
You gotta catch it.
Oh my gosh.
You're just
And-
getting down in there.
And finally, you've heard of Hall's cough drops.
Yeah.
Well, for April 1st, they wanted to come out with a brand new nostalgic flavor that'd be good for the old and the young.
Oh.
It's a mixture of lavender and lint called Grandma's Purse.
I'm going to throw up.
It tastes just like it's been sitting at the bottom of your Nana's handbag for the past 7 years.
Because
I love it.
that's where all Hall's cough drops end up.
It really
Exactly.
do. It also tastes a little like pennies because it's been in her
Yeah.
coins.
Ooh,
Brand
yum.
coins.
Yeah.
We're kind of 50-50 on some of these April Fool's pranks. We do want some, we don't want others.
Dude, the
You tell
Pop-Tarts.
us which ones you like the most.
Oh, man.
Text in 78592.
Pop-Tarts.
Those were the biggest April Fool's brand jokes that companies did this past year.
Yay.
Phone taps coming up right after this. It's almost time for your prank call. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And today we reach out to a guy whose wife went to a charity auction the other night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Without him, it had something to do with her work, and she was already downtown anyway. So she went, came home, and didn't mention anything significant happening.
Okay.
So imagine the husband's surprise when he gets a call from one of the organizers thanking him for their extremely generous donation.
Oh, goodness.
It's your phone tap right now.
Brooke and Jeffrey's phone taps on the 20s.
Hello.
Hi, is Kevin or Pamela in?
This is Kevin. How can I help you?
Hi, Kevin. This is Harvey Dart. I just wanted to call and say thank you so much for your generous donation last night at the charity banquet.
Yeah, I didn't go to the event. My wife did. She
Oh,
said she
okay.
was. Yeah, I guess it was something connected to her work downtown.
Got it. Well, will you just please send on the message that Allies thanks her for her generous donation of $5,000? What?
$5,000? Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. We're very grateful.
Oh, I'm sure you are. And who are you with again? Allies?
Yes, it stands for Affluent Lawyers Leveraging Influence for Early Sentences.
Okay, we need to back up here, bud. What's this charity? What are you doing? Because I wasn't there. And I had no idea she was going to spend that amount of money.
Okay, I understand. It's basically a fund that helps already well-off attorneys pull some strings to get their less than desirable clients out of jail faster.
What?
Yes. And with your generous $5,000 donation, you've helped put at least 3 convicted felons back out onto the streets, giving them another chance.
Wait. Hold on a second. That doesn't sound good, what you just said.
Well, I mean, if you were one of the freed criminals who had his assault charges dropped, then it would sound good.
That sounds even worse.
I'm sorry, how so? How's it
How
worse?
so? I mean, it's already confusing enough that the name of your charity is Allies.
Well-
and I'm sure my wife got confused by that.
Okay, well, in our defense, it's better than the acronym that we had before, which was CASH. Counselors Assisting Scumbags Home.
What's good about putting criminals back out on the street?
You said earlier that you weren't at the event, right?
That is true.
Last night, one of our highest billers, his name's Phil McDougal. You probably heard of him. But Phil talked about getting a guy nicknamed Fatal off of his third home invasion charge.
Wait,
It was
what?
really moving.
This is, to be honest, this is starting to sound like some kind of joke, and I'm not into it, but
Oh, no. Not at all. It was actually one of the biggest challenges of his life, and he couldn't get the charges dropped without your donation. I mean, not yours. It was someone else's, but your donation will help a criminal in the future.
we're going to put stop payment on that check, so you better return it, because your charity sounds like horse.
Okay. I think you're not considering all the positive after effects that it has. Did you know your contribution is non-tax deductible?
We're not even getting a break on it?
No, so the IRS...
Then we're absolutely putting stop payment on this.
Okay, well, at this point, we already have the cash in our account, and there's not a lot we can do.
Oh, I'll be getting that money. I will absolutely be getting that money.
You won't, but you will be getting a thank you card from a future freed criminal.
Wait, what?
Because we do provide the home address of any donation over $1,000.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Yeah, so you should be expecting a thank you card from someone like Fatal, probably in the next...
No, you're not doing anything like that, and no one's coming to the house.
Don't be ridiculous. Just because a criminal has your address and knows you have a lot of money to donate, that doesn't mean they're going to show up and rob you. That's prejudiced.
No. I don't need. I need the name of your general counsel, and I need to know where the hell that I'm getting this check back from, and it better be in my hot hand, mañana.
Got it. That's Spanish for next year. Anyway,
Hey.
I would just request that you tell your wife the charity and the prank call that we did were both a massive success.
You said what?
I said prank call was a big success because Pamela listens to a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And that's why
Yes,
you're getting...
she does. Yes, she does.
You're getting phone tapped right now by me. I'm Jeff.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
Dude, I'm going to strangle you through this phone.
Don't do that. We have criminals that can do that for you after you free them.
Yeah. Get a lot of strangulations for my $5,000.
You sounded so shocked when you heard what the charity was actually for.
I might not be able to sleep tonight.
No, you could help a convicted convict named Diesel get off of his burglary charge.
Oh, my God.
He wants to come to your house and thank you in person.
Get in line.
Oh, yeah, Fatal's going to meet you first. All right, after him. You'll get along great.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jeffrey's phone taps on the 20s.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Most men tend to have similar thoughts running through their mind at the end of a first date.
Oh, okay.
Where they're thinking, is now the right time to go in for a kiss? Do I ask them to stay the night?
Ooh, kiss
Should
first.
I tell my mom to leave the apartment once we start rounding second base?
Oh my God.
I mean, it might be nice to have her in the other room just for moral support.
Good job, honey.
Mom, I'm doing it. We're at third now.
I don't know. It's just, typical guy thoughts.
No.
Yeah, but one of our listeners says the only question he was asking at the end of the night was, what the heck just happened? He still has no idea what went wrong, but something must have based on how it ended. You're going to hear it in your brand new second date update right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Second date update.
Today, we have a quote-unquote returning listener.
Uh-oh.
His name is Jason.
Why quote unquote?
Well, he says he's been on the show before for this very segment.
And you don't believe him?
Well, I gotta be honest, I looked back into the archives and I can't find his call anywhere. So was he really on the show?
No.
Is he making it up just to sound cool? Because that's totally what I would do.
Yeah.
But I guess we might be forced to believe him. I mean, Jason, can you at least jog our memory and tell us what happened the last time that you supposedly were on with us?
You guys had me on twice.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, you were on more than
What?
once?
We did an update.
Did we just never air it because it
what?
wasn't very funny?
Yeah, are you a boring guy?
Well, I'll start from the beginning then.
Yeah.
I was dating this girl, Emily, and she said that she didn't want to go back out on a date with me because I had a hard time saying no. She wanted a guy that could push back more, stand up for his thoughts and opinions, and that's what you guys were helping me out with.
Okay.
So you went out
It
with a
does-
woman who wanted her boyfriend to say no to her. Does that sound realistic, Brooke?
He's just a pushover,
Dude,
it sounds like.
I love a man who can make a choice.
Yeah.
Indecision is one of the most unsexy traits.
Yeah. So you said you were on for an update. That means you two were together. What happened?
Well, I started being able to stand up for myself from time to time, and
Good.
we actually did end up dating for a little bit there.
All right.
There you
Okay.
go.
So
You got-
why did it end?
Okay, she broke up with me because she got a dog and she wanted to name it Spinner. And taking your guys' advice, I was like, no, that's a dumb name.
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa, hold up. No
Wait.
one told you to talk to people like that.
No.
Brooke, why would you tell him that a man should stand up to a woman? That's horrible.
It's not your dog.
Yeah. Jeez.
B, that is kind of mean.
It's a little aggressive. I mean,
No, I said you need to name it a cute human name like Kevin because that's like funny.
yeah, we love that.
Get your own dog and name it Kevin.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of what she said. Well, anyway, I didn't back down. So I was like, no, you're not naming the dog Spinner. And she ended up breaking up with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I bet her and Spinner are really happy though.
For real. Probably.
After you gave her exactly what she wanted, a guy that says no, and then she didn't like that.
No to her own life decisions. Is
Yeah,
different.
it's
Hard to decipher what women really want.
it's
but
not.
So did you do that again to another girl now? Is that?
Is that why you're on the phone?
Yeah.
No, but good guess because I am now dating a different girl. Her name is Riley.
all right.
Is that a stupid name? We gotta get that out of the way.
No,
No, it's a human name, so he's okay with it.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. Okay, we
you like her
approve.
name?
humans with human names are okay.
Okay, that's a bold stance to take, but good for you.
Okay, so here's the problem. The date only lasted about 15 minutes.
Whoa.
Oh, that's not good.
Do we even consider it a date at that point?
Is it just a run-in at that
did
point?
Did you plan on it being a quick date?
I planned a whole day.
Oh.
So I picked her up at her place, and it just started like a normal date. You know, how's your day? Where are we going? Like, what's going on? Nice to meet you and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, we're barely 10 minutes down the road, and she just says, I think it's best if we don't go out, actually.
Oh my god.
What? Before you even get to the destination where you're driving to?
That's
Yeah,
drastic.
yeah. Like, the AC barely got the car cool.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good.
Did she
that's a
see
good-
like
That's a cheap
duct
car.
tape and a shovel in the
Yeah.
back seat, and that's why she wanted to turn around?
Yeah, she had to seen
No,
something.
I kind of thought, I never try to catfish everybody. All my pictures are current online, but I'm like thinking, okay, she probably got in the car, thought I was ugly, wanted to go back home.
Oh, is that fair, Alexis?
Bro,
Does that
no.
happen a lot?
I mean, bold
Brooke,
of her
why are
to
you
get out.
laughing?
Yeah.
Why are you giggling about him thinking that he's ugly?
Why would that be your first thought, man?
Put that aside. I mean, if she didn't think you were ugly, what else? Like, was anything else happen that
I'm
was
with
weird?
Brooke. Shovel, duct tape.
No, I mean, I said that to her. I said, like, what do you mean? Like, you want to go back right now? And
Yeah.
the only thing she gave me was that it just wasn't what she expected.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know exactly what she meant by that, but she obviously didn't want to talk about it.
Okay, did you use the lessons that you learned from before and say, no, you're staying
no.
in this car and we are going on this date?
That's a great idea, Jeff.
I think
Yeah.
that's a romantic move.
Not at all.
I think it's kidnapping, but
Yeah, didn't quite go there. Didn't
Oh,
quite go
okay.
there.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
But I dropped her off, and that was kind of it.
So maybe this isn't the best question to ask, but I need to know, was there a kiss?
Oh, come on.
It would be funny if they made
still
out
goes
passionately and
Yeah.
then they left.
He's like, oh, she spent the night.
Oh, no.
No,
And
no.
I bought her flowers, and she just threw them in the back seat of the car, got out, and left them.
Through him.
Oh.
Bro,
I texted her afterwards, no response. I guess I'm not shocked, but like I just want clarity.
All right. It sounds like even if she did say ugly, you could take it.
I mean, yeah, I'm a solid 6.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
That's not bad.
there you go.
We can work with a 6.
Yeah, you're more attractive
Shoot.
than anybody in this room.
That's right.
Look how
Jose.
high Brooke's voice is going. Like, yeah, 6 isn't bad. That's actually
with
really
that.
attractive.
I think that's fine.
I believe you. All right,
0.6.
let's see what Riley has to say if we can get her on the phone. We'll try and get you your second date update on this show.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Memorable guy. Remember,
Super memorable
we
Jason.
have to remember him this time.
Right
guys.
after this. Hold on, man.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Second date update.
If you're just joining us, we've got a return caller, Jason, on the phone, who describes himself as a solid 6.
Ooh.
But is he a New York 6 or an Idaho 6?
Oh, we didn't ask that. That's
Because there
important.
is a difference.
Come on. There's somebody for everybody, even an Idaho 4 out there, all right?
Totally.
I got married.
But he only brought up his own looks because after just 10 minutes of driving together, Jason's date suddenly changed her mind and said, actually, this isn't what I was expecting. And she asked to be taken home. So his thought was, well, maybe she just didn't think I was attractive enough in person.
Like, she finally looked left 10 minutes into the drive and was like, oh my gosh.
What if it's not about him? What if she wasn't wearing the right outfit? You know, like he explained what they were going to do for the date, and she's like, I don't have tennis shoes.
No, because she
true.
would have just said, hold on, let me run inside real quick. I'll be right back.
He's trying to make it not about sad, ugly.
It's possible. Jason, have you considered that Riley hates herself a little bit?
What? Wait, that's what you got?
How she looks?
Oh, now I get it.
I'm considering that I might hate myself a little bit now.
Okay.
Good.
This is not going in a positive direction.
He's kidding, guys.
The thing is, he never got any specific answer on what was such a letdown, so that's what he's hoping to get today at a bare minimum, and then maybe we'll see where it goes from there.
And this may be the first time. The hope is that she thinks he's ugly.
Yeah,
That's
because
what we're hoping to
two
hear.
people who both don't find themselves attractive could be meant for each other. That's the optimism that you wanted, right, Brooke?
No, I was just saying she wasn't prepared for whatever he had planned that
Her
day.
outfit,
Not that she
not
was
her
ugly.
face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can all hope for different things.
Okay.
She's mid, he's ugly.
Yeah, could be the perfect
Let's
match.
just call her.
Okay, Jason, I'm going to call her here in a second, but real quick, how was she looking that night? Your opinion.
Better than a 6. Pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
There you go.
I won't quote you directly on that, but
Yeah.
let's dial her number and see what she has to say. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking to speak with Riley.
Speaking?
All right.
Hey, Riley, this is a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, good morning.
Welcome to it, Riley.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm sorry, who is this?
Ooh, that hurts every time.
Yeah, I thought we were gaining momentum.
Yeah, but no, we're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and this is a segment that we do called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
I know that you're not a woman who likes her time to be wasted, so I'm going to get right to
Good
this.
point, Jeff.
You went out with a listener of our show, a guy named Jason, and he told us the date didn't go how he thought it was going to go.
Well, it didn't really go at all.
Yeah. Is that a fair
Yeah,
assessment?
we didn't really go out.
Yeah.
Right.
We're sorry about that. That sucks, huh?
No, not really.
Oh.
Right. We heard it was
Trying
your
to-
idea to not continue the date,
I
but
know.
Jason is a little bit confused on why you felt that way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how he could be, but
Really? You think it's something that obvious?
yeah, I mean, we were in the car and he said, we're going to this restaurant. I know the restaurant. I like the restaurant.
Okay.
And then when I'm in the car, he's like, oh, I didn't make a reservation.
Oh, no.
And I was like, you know, it's a busy night. Like, you probably should have made a reservation. He was like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I don't know any other restaurants in the area. Okay, but we have phones, so just Google. But he's like, you know, it's fine. We can just stand outside and do, like, small talk.
Oh.
Oh, that's an awful backup plan. Like, when you need to adjust, you know, he should have
It's a
done
lot
better.
of just planning before you even get to the restaurant, though.
Brooke, what's going through your mind? I'm curious.
It sounds like an argument you have like
Yeah.
3 years into a relationship.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a good
Like,
sign.
oh, you didn't make reservations? Of course you didn't. You never put any effort into these date
You
nights.
know what? That's it, Bill. Turn the car around.
Yeah.
So Brooke's saying it sounds like you belong together.
Oh,
Oh, gosh. We absolutely don't.
Okay.
I don't want my time wasted. Like, I don't know why you think, like, I can just stand outside for 45 minutes. It's a Friday night. Like, I'd rather hang out with my friends.
Maybe he just misspoke. Maybe he meant like we'd go to a bar or we'll walk down the street and see if there's something else while we wait.
Yeah, but
I said that, and he then clarified. I was like, oh, you mean like get, a drink inside or somewhere next door? And he was like, no, we can just stand outside so we don't miss our name.
What?
Oh, for the table.
He sounds like a type of person that arrives 5 hours early for a flight.
Yeah.
I can understand how that would be a red flag for Riley, where he doesn't plan ahead enough and she's feeling like he doesn't value her time.
But that's a fix. I mean, why wouldn't you make that clear to him in that point? Like, hey, it doesn't feel like you really care about your time with me.
Well, I did say, I don't think we're a good fit. Do you mind just dropping me back off? And he said, fine. So I thought it was clear.
Okay. Well, we value your time very much. And that's why we don't want to waste any more of your time in letting you know that Jason is listening to this phone call right now. He's actually been on it the entire time and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Jason, are you there?
Hey, Riley.
Hey.
Are you just making all that stuff up because you think I'm ugly and you're not trying to hurt my feelings?
Oh, wait.
Oh, dang.
He's sticking to his first theory.
Why would you say that, Jason? That's not what she said at all.
I was just asking, is it illegal to ask?
It sounds like it's something that's in your head a lot.
Well, this is good to get it out of the way. Do you find Jason attractive or not, Riley?
I mean, I wouldn't have gone on the date if I didn't find you attractive. I was interested, but your lack of planning just felt like you didn't care and you just thought you could, it seemed kind of arrogant.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's mad about you not having a full plan, it sounds like.
No, it's not that I didn't have a plan. The plan was just called vibes. You know what I mean?
Just be together.
You're a golden flow guy.
We're adults. That's not a thing. You're not going to waste my Friday night with just vibes.
Yeah, different personality types for sure here.
But why didn't you pivot and say, oh, shoot, we have a 45-minute wait. Let's pop by next door and discover a new spot?
If we got there and there was like a place next door, I wouldn't say that I was opposed to that necessarily. I just thought it'd be better to make sure that we could hear our name, because what if we missed it all together? That'd be bad.
At least we got to the core and know exactly what the issue was that caused the problem on this date. So why don't Riley, Jason, you two talk to each other? See if there's some natural chemistry when you just are left alone to your own devices. Go ahead. Jason, why don't you start it off?
Okay, so now that we got past that little speed bump here, Riley, if I've made reservations this time, are you in to go? If that was the only thing that was holding you back?
Yeah, kind of a
that
smart
problem.
I don't know. I think you have a lot of self-esteem issues going on.
No, there's no self-esteem issues. I know exactly where I sit. I'm a solid 6. We know this. We've been over this.
That was you, but yeah.
Just because everything didn't go exactly your way, I think we're already learning how to compromise. I think this is the start of a beautiful partnership.
Oh,
wow.
That's good.
I've shown you that I can take criticism and respond in a favorable manner. Who doesn't want growth in their relationship?
He's reading out a self-help book.
I do appreciate that. The jumping to conclusions that I thought you were ugly kind of makes me nervous.
Why?
Well, no, let him respond to it. What do you mean, why?
Jeff is
She
just
just
saying-
went over the self-confidence
No,
thing.
I think he struck a nerve with Jeff.
Yeah. Jason.
Well, like I said before, I feel like I'm about a 6, and I feel like you're probably around the same area. So it seems like a good fit to me.
Oh, that was like a kind of a jab.
Smooth delivery.
Are you trying to be funny?
It's a good match. We're both not classically attractive.
Okay.
Classically attractive.
Jason.
We were there. You did it already. You already turned it around. Oh, my
Okay,
God.
So we're both mid.
Hold on. Riley, is your heart beating fast hearing Jason say that to you?
It's definitely the most romantic thing I've ever heard.
Well,
Come on.
I'm going to take that at face value and ask, would you like to go out on another date with Jason? Because we'd pay for it. And we'd put the reservation in for him.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Goodness.
man.
Jason, man, I'm sorry that we couldn't get this to work out between you and Riley. But hey, we look forward to your third attempt at a second date update where we'll definitely remember who you are.
We got to make a note or something on him.
Yeah, he's Jason the 6th.
Okay, perfect.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Something we really didn't get to break down too much during that. Is it rude to ditch someone just because they didn't make reservations before the date and you didn't find out till you're in the car?
Yeah.
Like, was
that's
she
actually
rude?
a good point.
Or was she justified in telling him to turn around the car? Text in 78592 because I'm genuinely curious what people think.
I gotta say she was a little justified. If you're on the way to a nice date and the person tells you on the way, no, I didn't make a reservation, and you know you're gonna have to stand out for 2 hours, I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
but
here
you
for the food, not for the company. Come on.
You didn't give him a chance, though, at all.
Brooke, girls like me don't stand outside for 2 hours.
Okay. But I will say, at least you didn't cost him any money.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
And waste his time.
And didn't even take the flowers.
Yeah.
I know.
I forgot about her throwing the flowers in
rude,
the back
but
seat.
yeah, true.
That part, it was all out of control because I agree, he probably should have made a reservation, but I do think it was harsh to call everything off just because there was no serious plan in
Well,
place.
it wasn't just that. It was that he wouldn't even pivot to go get a drink next door.
Yeah, come on. I mean, let's even go to Denny's. Like, let's do something.
Whatever it was, it didn't work out for Jason this time around.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be back.
I promise you he will be.
Will we remember him?
We need one of those customer cards where you get a punch every time you come in.
Yeah.
But no matter who you are, if you've been on once, twice, a million times, we're always here to help.
Yeah.
Email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back, and you can go find all of our second dates wherever you find them online. Get it at your podcast at Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
There's some impressive noise records that have been set over the years. Like the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium set the crowd noise record at 142.2 decibels.
Seahawks did it first. Go Hawks.
And only 5 people went totally deaf after attending that game.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift concerts set the record for most women all screaming at once, not at their boyfriends. There is another record for that, though.
It's beautiful.
And it's a tie between Brooke and Jose for who registered loudest moan while eating their lunch.
Oh my gosh, every day.
I know, but the food's so good.
But today, I predict we're going to set a new noise mark. Loudest booing during a live performance.
What?
No.
Because this time it won't just be Jose, Alexis, and Brooke doing it.
Oh.
All the listeners will be booing along together as I butcher my brand new song of the week.
Hey, it's boo, bro. I mean,
Yeah. There you go. Get them ready because it's coming up right after this.
You suck.
It is time for my song of the week. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And so much is happening over the next few days. It was tough to decide which event do I focus on. Because there's Satin Pillow Fight Day, National Fish Fingers and Custard Day, and of course, International Day of Landmine Awareness, which very, very important for us to be thinking about.
And you want to be aware of those.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I've been checking my socials, and shockingly, the holiday most people seem to be excited for is Easter.
yeah.
Well, it's the one, like, happening.
I don't know.
Did not see that coming.
I was talking to a mom friend literally this morning, and she's like, "Did you know Easter was this weekend?"
Yeah.
Did you, bro?
Yeah. It's just early.
It does
you know?
change
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single year
It
where
is
it is, so it's hard to
wild,
keep track of. But what's the thing that people are looking forward to the most? I think many would say the annual egg hunt, where children are let loose to go gather as many plastic eggs filled with candy as humanly possible.
That's right.
And most of the time, those events, they run pretty smooth, I would say, as long as the adults don't create a scene and get in the way. But every once in a while, if you're picturing like 40 to 50 children there's always that one kid who's had a few too many grape jelly beans with his Easter brunch, and he's just got that look on his face where he's like, I know this isn't a contest, but I am going to win this thing.
I wanted to win so badly, and I was so terrible at it. I would get so flustered. Like, oh my God, what way do I go now?
And then you have awful eyes.
And then the egg's gone by the time I get there.
No, see, I'm not talking about that kid that just wants to win. I'm talking about the kid that will stop at nothing to come out on top.
They'll push you over.
Okay.
Willing to do anything it takes to make sure he comes away with the most candy of anyone there.
He's stealing the other kid's baskets.
That is who my song is dedicated to today.
Wow,
The sugar-crazed, ruthless child who has vowed to come out on top at the Easter hunt no matter what it takes.
Are you singing to the egg hunt bully? Is that who you're?
I am the egg hunt bully, Brooke.
Wait a minute.
And I needed a song that captured that level of unhinged anarchy. So instead of doing the hit by Green Day, Basket Case, it's Young Jeffrey's Basket Chase.
Oh, I like it.
Very well
God,
done.
you just add an H and the whole thing changes.
That's
Beautiful. If you see this kid, do not try to stop him or get him his way. Just let him have it.
Okay.
It's better for
Give
everyone.
up.
So I'm going to point when I'm ready. Here we go. Points. Do you know I spied on that Easter bunny guy? So I'd win all the candy in the egg hunt. I don't follow those dumb Playfair Easter rules. So best stay out the way of this chocoholic. Sometimes I get hopped up on peeps. Like Augustus Gloop the way I eat. I want more Reese's Cups. I won't be runner-up if I must sabotage my friends I won.
Hey, Lucas, I think your dad is leaving the park without you. You better go.
You can't prove it's me who pushed you in that tree. Not sure how your shoelaces came to be bound. My hand swatted yours. Now your basket's on the floor. You thought you had 4 eggs, but now you're 3 down. Yeah, I run faster in my cleats. I fake a cry for Cadbury's. I'll lie and tell your mom that you stole eggs out my palm. And she'll yell and you'll be forced to give them up.
Wait, Olivia, is that a blue egg you have? I heard the blue ones have vegetables in them this year, like broccoli and cabbage and stuff. Let me take that one.
Your basket has a hole, 'cause I cut the bottom off.
Sweetie, you need to leave some candy for the other kids.
I am.
It doesn't look like it.
I'm leaving the bad ones with almonds in them.
No, honey, that's not being fair, is it?
Oh my God, Mom, it's an Easter hunt, not a soup kitchen. Gee, can you just let me win this thing, please, Mom?
To cause a panic, I'll yell bees. Those eggs I dropped are not Hershey's. My dad says that's enough. I said, hey, Dad, get stuff. I can't leave this Easter hunt until I've won.
Hey, Aiden, don't search over here. I heard there's a bunch of eggs right across that 4-lane street. And you don't even have to use the crosswalk to get there. Yeah, hurry, run, before someone else takes them. Alexis, what are you doing here? Ooh, pastel-colored M&Ms, my favorite.
Oh.
Wow! All right! I win!
That kid sucks. He wore cleats to the egg hunt.
Every inch matters, Brooke, when it comes to winning the Easter egg hunt. Come on now.
I hope that kid made it out of the street okay. I heard a car crash.
Yeah, that was just Alexis trying to parallel park.
Yeah. I think I missed him.
Yeah, he got across fine.
Yeah.
But that was your song of the week for Easter.
Yes.
Good
Wow.
luck to all of your children at this year's egg hunt.
Yeah, make it fun.
For at least one kid. We're going to post a video up on all of our socials at Brooke and Jeffrey. You can see the lyrics there. Text in 78592. You can tell us what you thought about the song.
Great work,
There
Jeff.
it is, Jeff.
We're all ready for our egg hunts this week.
See, I'm scared of him.
Yeah, go get him, kids.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win Brooks Box! Here comes Peter.
Because this weekend is Easter, or at least that's what my Christian friends keep saying, we're going to be doing a special holiday edition of Trivia with Brooke where all the questions will be Easter themed.
Oh, interesting.
And today, taking you on in some Easter trivia is return player Will. Will, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, guys. How are you doing today?
Have you
Good.
gone and visited the Easter Bunny at the mall and gotten a creepy picture yet, Will?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
Or have you gone to
Same.
church and yelled, I will return. He will come back?
That's good.
You get
That's
it, Will?
good.
I got it.
That's an Easter joke. You can use that. I'll give that one to you.
No charge.
I
Wow.
have a feeling he's not going to use it, though,
Yes.
guys.
I don't know why. He's laughing so hard.
Yes, the generosity this Easter just keeps on going.
Yeah,
So
'tis the season.
let's generously tell Brooke to get out of here so we can get to the game. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you can say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Good luck, Will. Your time starts now. What is the official flower of Easter?
Daisy?
Behind chocolate bunnies and Peeps, what's the third most popular brand of Easter candy?
Reese's.
The song Here Comes Peter Cottontail reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 in what decade?
70s.
Which holiday is the most popular church day of the year, Easter or Christmas?
Christmas.
According to a survey of 5,000 Americans, what is the worst tasting flavor of jelly bean?
Oh, the black licorice one.
Ooh,
I love he immediately came up with
You
it.
went right to it. Well done, William. Now, Brooke is coming back into the studio. And it says here on my screener, Will, it looks like you might be leaving our location soon and moving to St. Louis to be with your family.
Thinking about it. I'm still 50-50, but I'm leaning towards that way.
Follow your
Wow.
heart, brother. Follow your heart.
Follow the arch, man.
Yeah.
It's waiting for you.
Well, you know what? If this happens, we are going to miss you. So we're going to take this time to reminisce over the 3 losses that you've already had against Brooke. About a year and a half ago, Will lost 4-2.
Yeah.
Those were good days.
Wow.
Then around 9 months ago, you lost 3-1. And then in a close one, you lost 5-4.
Ooh,
Oh,
Will.
happy times. When you
Gosh.
think back on your life here in this area, you're going to think of getting donkey punched by Brooke over and over again.
Don't worry. I got the app. I'll still be listening on it daily.
Hey, there you go, Will.
All
There
right.
you go.
You can
Oh,
lose
sweet.
from anywhere in the country. That is true.
Anywhere in the world, really.
Really? It's amazing. Now, Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. What is the official flower of Easter?
Lily.
Behind chocolate bunnies and Peeps, what's the third most popular brand of Easter candy?
Reese's.
The song Here Comes Peter Cottontail reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 in what decade?
50s.
Which holiday is the most popular church day of the year, Easter or Christmas?
Christmas.
According to the survey of 5,000 Americans, what's the worst tasting flavor of jelly bean?
Ooh, black licorice.
How did you both immediately come up with that?
I love it. I love
know,
black
but it's
licorice.
just funny.
That's it. Answers are in. We're going to go to the scoreboard to see how you both did with Jose.
Have you seen the Easter bunny who comes on Easter morning?
Bolaños.
Will, you got 2 correct.
Ooh.
All right. I'll take it.
Okay, all right. And Brooke, 4 correct.
Oh, well. At least you have one more memory of losing to Brooke before you move over to St. Louis. So that's kind of fun.
He may not move. It's okay.
Why
He may-
move when you get to have experiences like this
That's
locally?
true. Stay here, keep getting beat by Brooke.
It's fun. Let's go over the answers for everyone. The official flower of Easter is the lily, the white lily specifically. It represents resurrection. Behind chocolate bunnies and Peeps, Reese's peanut butter eggs are the third most popular brand of Easter candy.
I'm sorry. It's the best Reese's shape there is. I know.
It is really good. Them and the pumpkins.
The song Here Comes Peter Cottontail reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the 1950s.
Yeah.
Between Easter and Christmas, Easter is the most popular church day of the entire year, with 93% of the congregation showing up.
Pastors are so nervous for this Sunday. Like, oh man, what are we going to do to keep him here? How are we going to keep them?
We need to make an app.
Biggest
God.
event of the year. And out of a survey of 5,000 Americans, they say the worst tasting flavor of jelly bean is licorice.
Black licorice?
Yes.
Do you like black licorice, Will? I love it.
I'll eat it.
Yeah, it's candy. So, Will, thank you for playing. It wasn't enough to win, but just for being on the show, we're giving you a pair of tickets to see Charlie Puth perform at WAMU Theater Sunday, May 3rd.
All right, I'll have to come back for that.
All right.
Well, Will, we're really going to miss you around here, you know? Make sure you write us, okay? Don't be a stranger.
Like I said, I'll still listen on a daily.
People say that when they move town. And then it just...
Well, it's just something you say, you know?
Yeah.
Just want to be polite to you guys. Jeez. Hey, Will, thanks for playing,
Will.
man. Stay in touch with us. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time on Monday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.